Gone. Good work catching that one. In the air, and cover takes an easy catch.
Well, that is a disappointing end. No score. Threw the bat at it and ended up with a nice take. A batter of this quality shouldn't be doing that.
Behrendorff taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Needs a direct hit. Couldn't get it through the field. The over finishes, you really can't be giving batters of this quality extra deliveries. The captain might want to send their bowler down to the boundary to collect their thoughts. Everyone's gone up.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Before that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Trouble.
Well, there wasn't a lot of time to choose the right end, but unfortunately they went for the wrong one.
The Stars managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Reflexes. Didn't time it at all and mid-on with an easy catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock. He's got their tail up.
Inglis ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. That looks gone. Gone, nowhere near making it.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Number 9 for the Perth Scorchers.
Goes for it, over cover and away it goes. Oh, all the way for 6. That's all class. You're watching right there.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Oh, gone again. That's even bigger than the first maximum. I think it might have gone into the wind as well.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Siddle, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Can't get that outside the ring field. Out. No. Somehow it's missed everything. Oh, nice catch. Great reactions. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
Another one. 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. The Scorchers, 62 for 8. Webster into the attack now from the stadium end. There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Massive chance. Could that be out? Looks like it. Gone. Nowhere near making it.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Misses everything. Oh, great run out. Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone's going to need to step up with a big score. This total is well below par, and the openers are going to be looking to close this out quickly. The bowlers are going to have to find something to make up for the rest of the batting team's failures. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. That looks gone.
Such a disappointment. A lot of people here at the ground would have been looking forward to seeing this innings. As it is, they've got to walk back, barely troubling the scorers.
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. The bowler stopped short there. Maybe didn't like the feel of their approach. Misses. That's a big chance going begging. Timed that perfectly. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Beats the field with a great shot.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
Oh, boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Morris coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
The new bowler into the attack.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
Two down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. This could be a huge swing of momentum.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Finds the fielder with that shot. Bowling in that over, just the one from it. The Stars are 18 for 2.
With 2 down, they're already ahead of the required run rate quite easily early on.
Going with spin now.
The new bowler into the attack.
Nearly gets the edge. Agar with a great delivery there. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Wow, that's missed the lot. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Jeez, timed that well.
End of the over.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there.
That's the end of the third, and the batters are playing well. Bit of an acceleration, and they're just ahead of the required run rates. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over. A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Bang! Bowled. Just stunning bowling.
It's another wicket, the fourth now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
And gone. Brilliant reactions to take that one. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
The player departing the field, forward out. The Melbourne Stars are now on. 4-5.
Field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Doesn't beat the infield. A direct hit, and this could be gone. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. On that nicely, good defence. Some well-targeted bowling in that over, certainly something to build on.
The bowlers have been steady. Just some bad balls amongst the good deliveries, which sees their opposition ahead of the required run rate at the moment.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Caught, and that's stuck. In the air, and cover takes an easy catch.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Well, that's a long way to walk out there, just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Allen pulls out. Dead ball.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Good pick up, big chance. Beautiful catch. Out, what a screamer.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Beats the field with a great shot.
Showed good composure to wait on that slow ball and find room to get the boundary. Just a fantastic shot.
Perfectly timed.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. The Stars, 55 for 7. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the stadium end. Late cut, straight to the fielder. Flex that one simple as you like inside the ring. End of the over. 3 off it. The Stars are 58 for 7.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
A few moves made in the field. A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Couldn't get it through the field. Five runs in that over. The Stars are 63 for 7.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure. Just 2 to win. They need 1 to win.
Bang! Bowled. Just stunning bowling.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. A great victory, extremely close, right to the end. And to bring the win home like that is something special.
What a match we've just witnessed, right down to the wire, and the smallest of margins deciding it. Join us next time, where we hope we can deliver to you more of the same. good afternoon to all. We're here at the Inderjit Singh Bindra Stadium.
Yeah, it looks like there are plenty of runs out there. Just as I expected with the captain winning the toss, they've chosen to bat first.
Oh, it's a loud crowd as the players make their way out. Some really strong players on both sides, capable of scoring quick runs, big hits, and the bowlers, they'll be looking to take quick wickets. The pitch, that should provide a fantastic contest. Opening ball coming up.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Track. Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top and it just keeps going.
No, no, no. Terrible shot.
Some adjustments to the field.
Not the ideal way of handling that ball. Perfectly timed.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. How will the bowler respond?
Nearly gets the edge. Southey with a great delivery there. Winds up but misses. It's like they went a bit too early on that shot. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Over. Australia 12 for nothing.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
Phillips, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the Harbhajan Singh end.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Misses everything. Good pick up, big chance. Gone, nowhere near making it. Oh, simple run out.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Oh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Got that away nicely.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
Tremendous start. Bowlers have been asking questions and have answered with full honours. Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Wow, that's missed a lot. Whacked away.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Ten runs added there. Australia 35 for 1. Phillips from the Harbhajan Singh end. Oh, that's a wondrous stroke, straight through the covers.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. How will he reply? A bit of a change-up in the field now.
That was a lovely punch down the ground. It's in the gap. There should be a few on offer here, maybe 3. Cuts that off well in the infield. Over. Australia 39 for 1.
The run rate's just down a touch that over, but the starts allowed them to really try and attack the last few overs of the power play with absolute gusto.
Santner into the attack now from the Yuvraj Singh end. No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary, That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. I can just stand and admire that shot. A few moves made in the field. Might look to go big again here.
And caught. That's just superb.
That was a very good knock in the end. I'm sure a few more runs would have been better, but this has been a good innings.
That's a... long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Really good over, takes a wicket and keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find some boundaries.
Batters are set and they're maintaining their excellent start so far.
Massive outside edge. Was quick onto that in the infield. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Full and good night. Just leant on that, didn't have to do much, and got 4.
Santner, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Smacks that away through the gap. 9 runs added there. Australia is 62 for 2.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
Santner from the Yuvraj Singh end. Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. It's the end of the over. 2 runs added. Australia is 64 for 2. Just opened the face of the bat really well. That's through the infield. There'll be 4 more.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot. And there was no point chasing that. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
That looks gone. Oh, great run out.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
New Zealand managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. They're certainly seeing some very good bowling.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Oh, that's just flown off the middle.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played. 4 runs all the way.
Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. Going with pace now. Ravindra, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the Harbhajan Singh end. Comes down the wicket, drives that in the air. Great attacking play by the batter. 4 more.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Thrashed away for 4. Smith watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Good fielding out in the boundary. Timed that perfectly.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Santner from the Yuvraj Singh end. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Not the ideal way of handling that ball. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Nearly gets the edge. Santner with a great delivery there. End of the over. One from it. Australia in 1-2 for 3.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that over the boundary. A bit of a change up in the field now.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Great commitment. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4. End of the over, 10 runs from it. Australia are 102 for 3. Right armour is coming on to bowl from the Yuvraj Singh end. Gets that away. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. A direct hit and this could be gone. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. misses everything. Edge, amazing delivery. End of the over, Australia are 104 for 3.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way. You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
And caught, that's just superb. Oh, great work, held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Got to their 50 without a lot of trouble. Unfortunately for them, the 100 wasn't to be as they head back to the dressing room.
Smacks that away through the gap.
There's the drive down the ground, cracking stroke.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Bang, sent back over the bowler's head. Mid-on to mid-on can only watch as that ball sails into the crowd.
And that was seen so early. Timing was brilliant and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
Gone. Superb catch. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Perfectly timed. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more.
Dragged it down, nailed it off the back foot. Super pattern.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. End of the over, 10 off it. Australia are 130 for 5. Ravindra from the Harbhajan Singh end. Huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Ooh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Kick the bones out of that. Scored for a maximum.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. How will he reply?
Oh, that's gone a mile. That could go out of the ground. Get the fielders into the crowd. 2 on the trot.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Nice shot, just a flick off the poles. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Cummins waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary. Needs a direct hit. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Well, the bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Good shot, a beauty.
How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat.
Santner, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
And that brings us to 50 partnership for these two.
The new bowler is coming into the attack. Oh my word, fast reflexes and grabs it, stunning catch. Simple as you like, the batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
Really getting into the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup. Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Caught, gone.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance, but they have to head back to the pavilion.
What a shot. He hit that one hard, no need to run.
Chapman offers up too much width, and that's been driven square. Looking very composed now.
Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Not standing on ceremony, this one. Brilliantly timed and flew over the boundary for 6 runs.
11 runs added there. Australia, 182 for 7. And the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Wow, that's missed the lot. Couldn't get it through the field. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Needs to be on target. End of the over. 2 runs added to the total. Australia, 183 for 7.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg. Finds the fielder with that shot. Rocks onto the back foot, and that is just beautiful.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running. How will the bowler respond?
Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts and all the way.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot. Transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Goes again. This one's even better than the last. 2 maximums in a row.
All the way. Got it right out of the middle.
And that's the end of the innings. Australia have set a target of 202 runs. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance. First ball, but didn't get anywhere near that one. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. We'll have to wait and see what the umpire says.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard. In recent weeks, they should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Ferguson ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. Ravindra taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Misses. That's a big chance going begging.
On the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away. Might look to go big again here.
The throw misses. Close to a direct hit. It may well have been out if he'd hit. End of the over. New Zealand 12 for 1.
One gone and an excellent start to this power play.
Hazelwood, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Not the ideal way of handling that ball. No. Terrible shot. Nearly gets the edge. Hazelwood with a great delivery there. Finds the edge. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Good pick up, big chance. 2 runs coming from that over. New Zealand 14 for 1. Cummins from the Yuvraj Singh end. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Gone, nowhere near making it. That's out.
2 down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. This could be a huge swing of momentum.
Yeah, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. That's gone. Didn't ask for an easier catch. Didn't time it at all and mid-on with an easy catch.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. In the air and gone. Straight to short cover. In the air and cover takes an easy catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. He's quick onto that in the infield. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted.
3rd over of the power play is done. The run rate's probably not what they hoped for. 3 overs left in the power play, and it's a balancing act now between risk and reward if they want to climb back up.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. A direct hit, and this could be gone. Misses everything. Thick edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Doesn't beat the infield. And dropped. Beats the field with a great shot.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. 8 runs added in that over. New Zealand 33 for 4.
So that's the 5th over of the power play completed.
What a lovely shot. Flown to the boundary. That's not the type of ball to be bowling.
With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish.
5 fielders now allowed outside the circle.
Edged it.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
That looks gone. Oh, great run out.
Adam Milne departing the crease. Run out.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket.
For New Zealand.
Goes over the top with that shot. Well, now, that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Six of your finest, please. Cover drive for a maximum. Brilliant.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Oh, outside edge, but it'll be safe and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Cummins will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well.
They've got through the power play with a very good run rate. They can afford to work the ball with a little bit more risk now.
Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts end all the way.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Ooh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Over, New Zealand 69 for 6. The right armour is coming into the attack from the Yuvraj Singh end. Good shot, a beauty. Could that be out? Looks like it.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. There's a chance if it hits. That looks gone. Oh, great run out.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
Number 10 for New Zealand.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Hazelwood will be disappointed with that previous delivery, not up to their normal standards. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Wow, that's missed a lot.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Hazelwood will just want to forget that over ever happened. Awful bowling. Surely time for a change.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Chance. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Well, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Over the infield with a cracking shot. End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. New Zealand are 88 for 8. Hazelwood from the Yuvraj Singh end. Perfectly timed. Square cut, finds point, no run. Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Brilliant shot there.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
End of the over, 10 off it. New Zealand a 98 for 9. David, the spinner, coming into the attack. Not the ideal way of handling that ball. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
That's the over. New Zealand are 104 for 9. Going with spin now. Massive chance. Gone. Great catch. Pair of hands to get the win.
That's it. They're all out. Amazing bowling display. Felt the victory was only